Hey guys, I thought I should address this a little bit more candidly, or a little bit more in detail. I'm not really making a lot of sense, but anyway, I messed up, and not really, I didn't do anything, but I was just realizing the potential I had to... I'm not making a lot of sense. So, if you've been following the videos I've been putting out, videos I've been making the last couple days, excluding the perfectly normal review video, all the other videos, and I was like, that's the tea, sis, that's the tea. And in that first video, I really ranted about a lot of things that I find that are, like, that is really me, that's how I was feeling at the time, that's how I still feel about a lot of things. And then the second video, I went into what happened with Instagram and the fact that I got so many likes on Instagram for this post. Now, I don't want to, I'm going to, and yeah, before I get into this, my room is a mess. Shameless plug, main Instagram where I reviews, my link's in the description. Shameless plug, if you want to go vote on my prom dress, go ahead, but okay. Back to this. This is a serious video, so I'm going to my spam account right now again. Now, again, all links will be in the description this time. I'll actually put them in the description. I have a copy-paste form, but I'm fucking stupid and I always forget. So, anyway. I'm just putting this here, this camera. So, I made the first BANKSY post, which got, 100, I don't even know how many likes at this point. It has, it has exactly 118 likes. Okay. So I got on, I was like, thank you so much. And at the time, I was really, really grateful that so many people liked my content. And I was overwhelmed. I was shocked. And I acted on it in a way that I really shouldn't have. Now, I acted on this. The Instagram comments, that's all I gotta say. I acted on this, and I kept talking about it. Now, generally when I get into, oh my god, it's a conspiracy, so I kept talking about it, and a lot of people were liking my posts, a lot of people were chatting with me about it, people who had some clout. Okay, I don't want to say that to be rude, but I respect these people, but they're not like famous people, but they had connections, if that makes any sense. And I felt like I was getting like a lot of attention because of this, because I used the hashtag Who is BANKSY, I was getting like a lot of attention, and I milked the shit out of it. I was like, I really, really wanted to get attention on Instagram. I wanted to get likes, I wanted to get follows, I wanted to get famous, which is really stupid in retrospect. That I decided to use this to my own advantage. Now, not to say I'm not interested, not to say I don't like the art, or I don't like, that's not what I'm saying at all. In fact, quite the opposite. But what I am saying is I should not have milked this for my own benefit. Now, nothing really serious has happened yet when I milked the shit out of this, and I did so many funny, like, joking posts, like, oh my god, he's everywhere, and at some point I was chatting with someone who, the person I was chatting with originally about it, we were chatting about the, collective theory again. And, basically, I started joking that I was, which isn't real. Of course, like, nobody would believe that because it's fucking stupid. And this person's like, why would he pass himself off as a 16-year-old girl? And I'm like, you're right, like, that's so fucking stupid. So it was a joke, and I was making, like, jokes about it in my profile, and I was making jokes about it on my page just because I thought it was funny. And I started, joking about it, so nobody would believe me, obviously, that's not the problem. But, today, and this has been going on for a few days now, today I got a DM, and I'm not going to read this DM. I am not going to reveal who this person is because privacy reasons, and I don't want them to get like bombasted with questions because that's not my place. I'm not going to read this DM. I'm not going to study the DM because that would be completely just a problem in and of itself. And it's like I've already said too much. Like they have already said too much. Like it's like an instance of the one little thing I do know, which isn't even that big of a thing. I still don't want it out there. Okay, so because we ended up having this conversation with this person who DM'd me. I usually start DMs with. They DM'd me, and it turned into a deal of privacy, like not even privacy, but it became a deal of lying and trust, and I got to a point where I was possibly going to be handed information I simultaneously wanted and did not want, and so I still don't know how much this person actually knew because it was a bit fishy and I couldn't figure out for sure. Fishy isn't the right word, but I think it was a bit cryptic on purpose because reasons. So I don't actually know how much she knew, or if it is a collective, then if she knew like one or two people who were in it, or she knew everyone, or if it was one person and she knew who it was. Like, I don't know, okay? I'm not gonna say anything. But, I do kind of think it's, like, even before this person's evidence, I still think it's a collective, but that's not the point. My opinions on this matter are completely irrelevant at this point. The point is that I was messaging this person who messaged me, and I cannot say, I'm not sure what kind of connection she had. I can't say who it is because, again, I really don't want to get anybody else in trouble. So, basically, she's like, I can give you a hint if you promise not to tell anyone, and I'm kind of like, okay, guys, I'm really fucking stupid. I make YouTube videos. Like, literally as soon as I hear something, or as soon as something interesting comes out, or something interesting happens, I talk about it. That's literally what I do. It's a fucking compulsion. I have OCD where I am obsessed about something and my compulsion is to talk about it. It's a literal psychological thing for me. Okay? Now, anyone asking me to keep a secret is pretty bold of them to ask me to keep a secret. Obviously, if it was like an actual life or death matter, like, but in general, I would never, like, keep a secret, and I also don't lie. So if somebody asks me something, I'm going to tell them the truth, even if it's truth that is bad. Does that make sense? I don't know. So, but the bigger problem is that I'm a clout chaser, and I am an attention whore. I wanted attention, and I started realizing that if I realized this to myself, and this is just an important realization about myself, that this is so important, to realize your own faults. I realized that if I got this information, and based on the information I did end up maybe getting, it doesn't make a lot of sense, the information, like, oh, I can tell you who it is, because if it's more than one person, then it's not really gonna matter, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, yeah, clout chasing. Oh, so, I do things for attention, and I'm starting to realize how much internet content I do is just for attention, and not because I love doing it. I started making internet content because I love doing it, and I want to continue that. I want to do it because I love doing it, and because maybe I can make someone else happy. I don't want to do it because I want attention. I don't want to be that way. But there's this insecurity, there's this need in me to get attention. And I knew that if I had information like that, that's like super sought after information, I could tell everyone online and I could be famous, infamous, I could get in trouble. I could get them in trouble. I don't know. Like, generally, I don't mess with stuff like that. Like, honestly, I probably wouldn't tell just because I'd be scared I'd get in trouble. But at the same time, I don't want to be famous as the person who unmasked BANKSY. Like, I don't want to be famous as that person, even if I wasn't the one who figured it out. If someone told me and I posted it on the internet, which was specifically what she told me not to do. Now, to be clear, I still don't know who it is, and I won't know, okay? Like, if you know anything and you tell me, I'm gonna block you. I do not want to know at this point, because I can't trust myself with this information. I don't know who it is, but, I specifically asked not to be told. I freaked out. I was like, don't tell me, because I didn't want to. And I kind of started asking, why are you trusting me? Like, why are you trusting me? I'm so dumb. Why are you trusting me? And that's the real question. Like, why does anyone trust me? Nobody should ever trust me with information, because I am a terrible liar and I'm a terrible secret keeper. Okay. So, sorry I'm being so quiet. My dad's like right across the hall, and I don't want him to hear me because he's gonna ask questions. So, anyway, and also I have like no voice again. I'm fucking, I don't know. Anyway, clout chasing. This person, I mean, obviously whatever this is, it hasn't gone super public yet, because if it had gone super public, and I don't know if this is just a really strong theory this person had, or if it's actually real in actual fact. Again, I don't want to know if anyone has information, but obviously somebody knows. There are some people who know, obviously, because we live in the digital age. I've talked about this. There's literally no way that, like, no one could know. And, I mean, at the same time, if law enforcement really wanted to get on it, they would probably have done it by now. I don't know, but that just kind of seems like something that you would, like, deal with if you're really... I mean, yeah, deal with, like, the drug dealers and shit first. Deal with that, and then, like, you know what I'm saying. But, if they were really worried about it, they probably would have been able to catch them by now. Okay. But if that is an issue with the law, and I should probably save my opinions on that kind of thing and the legality, morality of that kind of shit. I should probably save my opinions on that for a completely different video. Anyway, that's not what's important. Well, what's important is I do, like, expression, like, I'm not going to report somebody for putting something up, even if it's illegal, unless it's, like, hate speech or Nazi propaganda. Okay? Otherwise, I'm not going to, okay. Again, I don't know about any sort of connection to anyone. I don't know anything. All I know is that I'm a clout chaser, and I realize this about myself, that if I was handed this information, I cannot be trusted with information. This is what I realized about myself, which is why I told her not to tell me anything. But then we got into a loop about lying and not lying, and I'm still not 100% sure what was true and what wasn't, and I got some odd things. I'm not making a lot of sense, but got some odd responses, and basically by confirming that she wasn't lying, I basically learned something rather minor, which I won't share, even though it's, like, super minor and a theory that we're already, like, supporting. I'm not making a lot of sense, but I still don't know who it is. Like, don't ask me, because I don't know. I actually don't know. Please don't ask me. Okay. And this person thought I knew something, and I didn't, and I was just, like, clout chasing, and I didn't know I don't know anything. I was doing it as a meme or a joke, and serious topics shouldn't be treated as a meme or a joke. And before you're going to beat serious topics, again, I should probably do a separate video on freedom of expression and all that shit, but anyway, yeah, so, basically, I'm going to go now. I just want you all to know I'm not going to make any more videos unless something goes super public. If something goes, like, super public, breaks the internet public, and I can't help but know about it, I'll probably comment on it, but I'm not going to make a video unless I know something for sure, and it's public, and other people know it too, and it's not me spreading out information. Okay, so I probably will make a video about all that, like, other things later, but that's just, my opinion on shit. And if you want to hear my opinions, if you want to hear my political opinions, I mean, I've already spilled a lot of that tea. The tea has been spilled. I'm a fucking liberal, and you all can hate me, whatever. But Anyway, that's it for the video. I am a stupid attention whore, and I wish I wasn't. See you guys later. I'm done with this shit. Bye.